Hari Om. Welcome everyone to our class today. Today's class is for children who are 10 and up, so our preteens, teenagers are welcome to try this class out. So I'm going to ask everyone to come sitting in a comfortable seated position, and you can sit with some more awareness on your posture in this position. So sit really tall through your spine and make sure that you have a lot of space through the front of your body. So check that your shoulders are rolling back and open and not coming forward so that your chest collapses. So roll your shoulders back, lift your heart up, turn your palms to face upward and connect the thumbs and index finger in Jnana Mudra. And then keeping the heart lifted, close your eyes. Breathe in and out through the nose. Feel your breath coming in and out through the nose as you stay tall in your spine and open through your chest and shoulders. Let's fold the hands in front of our heart, keeping the eyes closed. And let's chant Om 3 times together. Take a deep breath in. Continue to stay lifted and open through your chest, through your shoulders. And let's chant the Gayatri mantra together. The mantra for energy and creativity. Om Bhurbhuva Swaha Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. And then slowly taking a deep breath in through your nose. Slowly exhale through your nose. Rub your hands together, create some heat in your hands. Place your hands gently over your eyes. Again, breathe in and out through your nose. And release your hands back down. All right, let's stand up and warm up our bodies. So come to standing with your feet together. Tadasana. Inhale, raising your arms up. Interlace your fingers and press your palms towards the ceiling. Try to keep your elbows straight, and we're going to lift the heels. Press the ceiling up and down. Press up and down. One more time, press up and down. Now Tadasana, side to side, to the right and back to center. Left and center. Let's breathe with this. Exhale to the side, inhale, center. Exhale, inhale, center. One more time. Exhale, Inhale, exhale, inhale. Okay, go ahead and release your arms out to the side. Step your feet apart. Kati Chakrasana, waist rotating pose. Let your arms swing around you. Look over your shoulder and back to the center. Swing your arms around, back to center. Swing, center. Swing, center. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. One more time. And relax your arms back down. Step your feet together. Come stand at the top of your mat for Surya Namaskar, our sun salutations. So again, we begin in Tadasana, mountain pose. Strong down through your feet. Check to make sure your chest is open and your shoulders are rolling back. And let's inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Relax your head. Inhale, step back with the right foot. Drop your knee down. Lift through your chest. And then step back with the left foot. Come into plank. Exhale, drop your knees. Bend your elbows, lower your chest and chin. Inhale, slide up, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step your right foot front. Look up. Exhale, left foot. Inhale, raise the hands to heart center. Let's try that again. Inhale, reaching the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, left foot back. And right foot joins for plank. Exhale, bend your knees, bend your elbows, lower your chest and chin. Inhale, slide up to cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot front. Right foot front. Inhale, back to center. Okay, so we're going to work on our Surya Namaskar a little bit and focus on our downward facing dog and plank pose. So everyone watch for a minute. In our plank pose, check to see where your hips are. Are they kind of up like this? Or are they sinking like this? Try and get your hips right in the center so they're in line with your head and your heels. They're not down or up. Okay, and then in downward facing dog, can we really press into our hands and then press our heels down to the floor? So instead of being front on my hands, can I move my weight back toward my feet? And then my heels can melt closer and closer down toward the floor. Okay, so we're going to think about being in one long line for plank, and we're going to think about moving our weight backward for downward facing dog. Let's give it a try again with our sun salutations. So again, standing at the front of our mat. Inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, hinge from the hips and fold forward. Step your right foot back. This time, let's try keeping our knee up and see if we can find our balance. Inhale, raise your arms up. Hold here. Breathe here. Stretch your arms. And exhale. Take your hands down. Okay, get ready for that plank. One long line. Keep your hips right in the center. Okay, stay strong here. Exhale, drop your knees and slowly lower your chest and chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're going to stay here for a few breaths. Try and shift your weight back towards your heels by pressing your hands down into the floor. Release your heels, melt them toward the floor. Okay, inhale, step your right foot front. Left foot joins. And inhale. Bring your hands back up to the center. We're going to do one more Surya Namaskar. We're going to make it a little bit more challenging this time. Okay, inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, flat back, hinge from your hips as you fold forward. Step your left foot back. Again, don't put your back knee down. Inhale, raise your arms up, find your balance. Breathe here. Reaching through your arms. As you exhale, lower your hands back down. Step back into that strong plank position. Hips are in line. Okay, this time we're going to see if we can lower down to the mat. Bend your elbows. See if you can lower all the way down to the floor. Okay, if not, that's okay. Just bend your knees and drop down. Inhale, come up to Cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Press into your hands, melt your heels down. On your next inhale, step your left foot front. Right foot joins. And inhale. Back up. Good, relax for a moment. Take a few deep breaths. Notice how there's some new, fresh energy in your body, in your arms and your legs. We can think about this as the energy of the sun that comes into our bodies as we practice Surya Namaskar. Okay, so we're going to keep going into some standing postures. Our next pose is pyramid pose, Parsvottanasana. So we're going to start by standing toward the front of our mat with our hands on our hips. Step back with your left foot. So your right foot is pointing to the front, and your left toes are slightly in, at about a 45-degree angle. So this would be a 90-degree angle, but if we bring our toes in a bit more, it's 45 degrees. And then my shoulders are going to point directly to the front. From here, take your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers again, and then reach your arms back so you can open the front of your body. So we've already been thinking a lot about opening our chest and rolling our shoulders back. So we can really feel this in this stretch. Okay, and then release your hands, come back to the center. Inhale, get tall. Exhale, start to hinge from your hips and fold over your front leg. Try not to release your shoulders front, but keep your shoulders pressing back. Folding forward, let's take our hands down to rest on our shin. So depending on how flexible you are, you might not come down as far. You might rest your hands on your thigh. If you happen to be a little bit more flexible in your hamstrings, you might come down a little bit further so that your fingers or hands can rest on the floor. But no matter where you are, can you keep your chest open and your shoulders pressing back? Breathe here. One more deep inhale and exhale. And then inhale, coming back up to stand and bringing our feet together. Let's change to the other side. So this time stepping back with our right foot. Taking the hands behind, interlacing the fingers. Roll your shoulders back, lift through your chest, open the front of your body. And then slowly release. So keeping both knees straight as we come into Parsvottanasana. Inhale, exhale, hinge from your hips and start to fold forward. Okay, you can release your hands down. They can come to your thigh. They might rest on your shin or on the floor. But wherever you are, can you open your chest and roll your shoulders away from your ears. So we don't want to wear our shoulders like earrings. Move your shoulders down and back. Breathe here. One more deep inhale. And exhale. Take your hands back up to your hips. And then slowly, carefully, step your feet back together. And release your arms down. Okay, so for our next practice, we're going to come down to the floor and work on strengthening the back for some back bending. So we're going to lay down supine. Lay down in prone. Prone means on the belly. And we're going to lay down with our chin on the mat and our palms facing down. And from here, we're going to lift just the right leg off the floor. 3, 2, 1, and place it back down. Okay, let's try the left side. Lift your left foot up. 3, 2, 1, and place it back down. Right leg again, lift it up. 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left foot up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's try again. This time 10 seconds. Lift your right leg up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last time. Left leg, try and keep your knees straight. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. So this is a preparation for Shalabhasana, the locust pose. So this time we're going to try the same thing, but we're going to lift both legs at the same time. When you do this, try and keep your legs glued together and your chin will stay on the floor along with your arms. Let's give it a try. All right, coming down, rest your chin on the mat, your palms down, and your legs are glued together. We're going to lift both legs up for 3 seconds. Ready? Both legs up. 3, 2, 1, and lower down. So you'll see that my legs don't come up off the floor too much, just a little bit, strengthening our lower back. All right, let's try 5 seconds this time. Here we go. Breathe in, lift the legs up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. All right, I think you guessed what's coming next. You ready for 10 seconds? Here we go. Keep both legs glued together. Lift both legs up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax down. Good. Take a little break. Stack your hands. Rest your head and open your legs so we can relax our lower back. Your heels move toward each other and your toes move away from each other. Breathe in, out. And get ready for our next pose, which is called Dhanurasana. Dhanurasana is the bow pose. So it's another back bending pose. We're going to lay down on our belly. And this time we'll start with our forehead down. We can bend our knees and hold on to the tops of our feet. Take a moment here to breathe. And then when you're ready, We're going to inhale, press our feet into our hands, and lift ourselves up and create a bow shape with our body. And then exhale, slowly release back down. Go ahead and take a little rest. We're going to try that one more time. So again, when you're ready, bend your knees, hold on to the tops of your feet, and then as you breathe in, press your feet back, lift up, and you can really feel your chest and heart open, feel your shoulders going back. For 3, 2, 1. Exhale, slowly lower down. And release your feet and relax again. This time, turn your head the other side. Take a rest. Slowly moving up and back into child's pose. Release your lower back. And then as you're breathing in, slowly walk yourself up. Let your head be the last thing to come up. And we're going to come sit for Gomukhasana, the cow face pose. So to get into this posture, we're going to lean forward and take our right leg and cross it over our left leg. So our thighs are crossed, and we can then sit in between our feet. Now, if you notice that this hurts your knees or it's hard to sit like this, all you have to do is release that top foot and move it a little bit further away from you so your knee will come up. And as you start to open the hips more, your foot might get a little bit closer, 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 until both feet can sit next to your hips. Okay, so wherever you need to be, sit in Gomukhasana. We're going to inhale, raise both arms up, and exhale, bend our left hand so it comes behind our shoulder, and then hold the right elbow, and gently start to press the elbow back behind us. You can release your right hand, bend it behind your back, and see if you can move your hand up your back to join the fingertips of your left hand. So you're holding your hands behind your back. Breathe here. This is another great pose that helps us to open our chest and the front of our body. And as we open the front of our body, we breathe more deeply. Our lungs are able to get more oxygen. And then slowly releasing the arms. And then releasing your legs. So we're going to change the other side this time. The left leg will come in front. And I'm going to sit this way so you can see from the back what my hands look like. So we have our left leg in front, and we're sitting in between our feet. Now, if you notice that it's hard for you to hold your hands behind your back, you might use a yoga strap. So I'll demonstrate what that looks like as well. So again, we're going to inhale, both arms raise up. We can bend our right elbow this time. Gently draw it back. And then take our left hand down and see, maybe we can join our fingers If that doesn't work, you can use the strap and hold on to your strap and maybe start to walk your hands closer together by using the strap. If you don't have a strap, then you can use whatever you have nearby. So if you don't have a strap, you can just hold on to your shirt, or if you have a braid or long hair, you can even hold on to your hair. Okay? One more breath. Slowly release your hands and release your legs. And come to sit. All right, so we're going to do another pose that's named after a famous god named Hanuman. I have a small Hanuman right here. And Hanuman is part monkey, part human. And he is famous because he jumped across the ocean in order to help rescue Sita in the story of the Ramayana. So today we're going to perform Hanumanasana. So the asana of Hanuman. So if you had to jump across an ocean, how do you think you'd jump? You would try and make your legs really long. You'd have to take a big jump, right? So you might want to think about what this pose would look like. Imagine what your legs would look like if you're leaping through the air. And that's what Hanumanasana looks like, the monkey pose. So we're going to come starting on our knees. And we're going to step our left foot in front. And then start to bend forward as if you're coming into a lunge, just like we did during our Surya Namaskar. This time we're going to place our fingertips on the ground. We're going to start to inch our foot forward, 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 forward. So our legs are starting to spread apart from one another. And depending on the flexibility in your hamstring, you might keep your front knee a little bit bent and stay here. And maybe if you keep practicing day by day, you can start to scoot your foot further and further forward. Another option is if you have some more flexibility in your front leg, you might start to straighten the leg out. And eventually we slide all the way down to the floor. Hold here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So lucky for us, we have 2 legs, so we're going to do it on the other side. Let's step our right foot to the front, bring our fingertips to the ground, and start to slide your right foot out to the front. And again, you have to feel in your body how flexible and how much space you have to stretch this front leg forward. Even if you don't straighten this leg, that's okay. You're also getting a stretch through the front of your left hip flexor. If you feel like you have a little bit more space, you can start to slide your right foot further and further to the front, maybe straightening the leg. And if you can straighten your leg, maybe you can slide the leg further away from you. And then hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, bring your leg back up and come back to rest. All right, next we're going to bring our mat close to a wall. So bring your short edge of your mat right up to the edge of a wall because we're going to use the wall for this next practice. And you're going to come to sit very close to the wall. And then come down to lay all the way down on your back. Come as close as you can. Bring your hips towards your heels. And then we're going to roll up through our spine. So the hips press up toward the ceiling. And then turn our palms toward the ceiling as we roll our shoulders underneath our body. And then from here, interlace your fingers, press the hands down into the floor. Now you can lift your heels if you need to. See if you can take your hands underneath your hips. Lift one foot up to the wall, other foot up to the wall, and turn your hands so your fingertips point towards your feet. And see if you can really press the hips up. Breathe here. So this is a preparation for shoulder stand. If you feel comfortable here, you might try to take one foot up toward the ceiling. Hold it there for a few seconds, then bend the knee. Bring it back to the wall. Let's change to the other side. Bend the left knee in. Extend your left foot up towards the ceiling. Bend your knee and place it back on the wall. So you'll notice that my hips are not over my shoulders, and that's okay. We're just doing a preparation for shoulder stand. And then slowly we're going to roll our hips back down to the ground. Bend your knees into your chest and rock from right to left, releasing your back. Let's take the arms out to the side in a big T shape, and then let both legs fall to the right side. Letting your head look towards the ceiling or letting your head look toward the left. You can close your eyes and relax. So as we start to come to the end of our yoga practice for today, we're going to start to release the body. Preparing to relax the body. And then slowly bringing the knees back up to the center, letting both knees fall to the left, bringing them all the way down to the floor. And you can look towards the ceiling or you can look to the right side. Breathing, relaxing. Letting your legs be heavy, letting gravity pull your legs down. And then slowly coming back up to the center. We're going to roll over onto our side and sit up. Just take a moment after closing this part of our body. We're going to just reverse that and open the chest. So interlace the fingers behind your back. Roll your shoulders, lift your chin, open the front of your body. And exhale. Release. And we're going to do something called legs up the wall. So we're going to come to sit really close to the wall, as close as you can get, even so that your hip is kind of sitting up on the wall. And then come down onto your elbows as you take your legs up the wall. So you're trying to get the backs of your legs as close to the wall as possible. Open your arms out to the side, close your eyes, and relax. As you breathe in and out through your nose, can And you really let your legs relax. And really let your arms, your shoulders, the whole front of your body relax. We're going to rest here for another minute or two. You can certainly take longer if you want. You can rest here for 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Notice what it feels like for your body to relax. And then take a deep breath in, fill your belly. Slowly exhale. Again, breathe in, fill your belly, and exhale. And then slowly bend your knees along the wall, dragging the feet down, rolling off to the right side. And when you're ready, you can even keep your eyes closed for now. You can slowly sit back up. Come to sit in a comfortable seated position. Again, sitting tall with the chest open. Turning the palms upward, joining the thumbs and index fingers. Breathing in and out through the nose. Noticing how your body feels after practicing. We're going to just work for a moment with our breathing. So we're going to inhale for about 4 counts and exhale for 4 counts. Always in and out through your nose. So we're going to take a gentle breath in, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, breathing out, 3, 2, 1, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, breathing out, 3, 2, 1, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, breathing out, 3, 2, 1, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, breathing out, 4, 3, 2, 1. relax, let go of the breath. Just breathe normally. Let's fold the hands in front of our heart. Feeling our chest open, our shoulders rolling back. Allowing our heart to be open as a result of our practice today. Let's chant Om 3 times, breathing in. Om Shanti Shanti Peace. Gently rub your hands together. Place your hands over your eyes. Take a deep breath in and out. Slowly release your hands down. Hari Om.